Your boy, Brain Waves. Let's talk about Chloe Bailey. For those of you that don't know, she was featured in a new Amazon Prime show that is called Swarm. Right in the first episode of this particular show, there is a very hot and steamy, is what I'm going to call it, scene that has taken place. And this scene has drawn a lot of criticism. And this scene has been associated also in reference to Halle Berry. This is why I put her on the thumbnail. Remember, around here at Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC, there's no clickbait. So there's this steamy, maybe you want to call it controversial scene that has taken place, and we're going to talk about it. There's certain things that came out about it, and I just want to go in on that subject. So if you're new here, I welcome you. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure all is selected. I have a membership section with 4 different membership tiers. Feel free to check that out. Shout out to all my members. I appreciate you. And also, I am a life coach, spiritual master, and consultant. So if you or your friends or your family need help in love, in business, in career, etc., spirituality, you name it, I do it. And I do it via video chat, video recordings, phone conversations, and in person in the local Atlanta, Georgia area. So if this is something that fits for you or your friends or your family, whoever, come holler at your boy. Check out the description box here, every video, every live stream that I have up. Click on the About tab, or simply just go to brainwaves.com. Morning, everyone. What's up, Queen? I see Queen Sharina in the building. What's going on? The Juggling Mom says YouTube isn't having me on the notify option. Yeah, y'all know YouTube be trying to like silence me, and y'all don't get notifications. So I may be changing things up at times just to see if anything's going to work. But nonetheless, we here and we in the building. And I like to thank you all here. What's up, Wayfia? Good to see you this morning. She's talking about that I have a chance to watch Swarm this weekend. Well, kind of this is what we're talking about, but a specific issue in the actual show. Okay. What's going on, Karen? For everyone that's here, I am so glad to have it. Glad to have y'all here. Like, I'm just saying. So I'm going ahead and put this on the screen. Wow. Look at this. Sharina says she didn't get her notification either. What's up, Rochelle? How you doing? Yep. It's the first day of spring. You know what I'm saying? Perfect time to talk about a subject like this on the first day of spring. You know what I'm saying? When the rabbits are going to go forth. And then we're talking about a particular scene that we can tie in. We can make an analogy. We can make a reference to rabbits. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about spring, warmer weather, rabbits, use your mind. Okay? In any case, let me go ahead and show you the article. Let's get it in. Y'all know it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be fair if I didn't show it from TMZ. It is what it is. Okay? But you see right here what it says. Okay? It says Chloe Bailey. There is a new, you know what, scene. I don't even want to say the word, especially how YouTube be with me. But there is a new, you know what, scene. Okay? And it kicks off a conversation about colorism as it relates to Halle Berry. Okay? So I want to show you all a couple of things and talk about a few things because this is absolutely insane. Make sure y'all smash the like button if you're just not coming through. So this is the article. Again, you can see they go the beautiful Chloe Bailey and the beautiful Halle Berry. All right. The icon, the legend, Halle Berry. So anyway, you all can kind of see here. This is the trailer with Swarm. Again, as I mentioned, it's on Amazon Prime. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to show it because y'all know YouTube won't allow me to do so. But anyway, this is a new show that Chloe Bailey is in. I told you it's called Swarm. It says where she is shown having sex. Has sparked a debate about racism and colorism in Hollywood. And now Halle Berry's been roped in. This is why I showed her on the cover, right? So it says you might have noticed the latter is trending this weekend. And the reason is because of the discourse that's taken since Donald Glover's latest TV series, Swarm. It debuted on Friday. All right, if y'all didn't know, it came out on Friday. Okay, it starts out with a scene depicting Chloe doing the deed in very graphic detail. And I might add, it is very graphic for those of you that haven't seen it. Like very, 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 very graphic. Very graphic. Okay. It says since then there's been a lot of chatter about her decision to do that sex scene. Some say it's a great move, good for her. Others feel like it falls in line with other choices she's made of late, like putting out a single with Chris Brown that some think are not so wide. Okay. For those of you that don't know, I have to show y'all. I covered this, okay, but I just want y'all to kind of see. This was the single, okay, that caught a lot of criticism. You see your girl Chloe Bailey here, and you see Chris Brown, and it was a lot of flack because she was very intimate. It was a very hot and steamy scene there, and now we have yet another hot and steamy scene, okay, and a lot of her fans didn't quite support that, okay. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Let me get back to the article. What some people have been saying, or as one Twitter user had put it, she says, "Where's Chloe Bailey's mentor, please? She's been making terrible decisions lately. She should have never done that sex scene in Swarm. And I'm not even going to go into her most recent collab," which she's referring to the collab with Chris Brown. Breezy. And then a lot of other folks reacted similarly. Okay, so you have Yanni here. She says Halle Berry is not black. She's biracial, white passing, plus she was Hollywood's favorite. Megan Good just talked about how hard her career has been by taking these type of roles. Chloe will learn the hard way. We don't make up the rules. This Supernova Mama comment that says Halle Berry getting back shots role got her an Oscar, right? So anyway, it says on Saturday, that convo shifted when someone brought up Halle in comparison. She tweeted, Halle Berry, so that's what I just showed you. Halle Berry getting back shot roles got her an Oscar, right? The point she was making, Halle also did risque stuff in her day. Monsters Ball. How many of y'all remember Monsters Ball? There we go. Being the prime example for which she won an Oscar. But that in it of itself did not diminish her work or her accolades. Excuse me. I need some water, y'all. I've been talking for a long time prior to this live, but y'all know what time it is. So anyway, the user was essentially saying Chloe's sex scene won't define her acting career. And I have to agree, and that it's unfair to suggest she'll be derailed because of it. Basically, stop giving her premature flack. Like, for real, like the show just aired. I do want to comment on this real quick. So, y'all know that if you are an attractive woman, right? And I'm going to add man for that matter, because this goes both ways. So if you are attractive, right, and you're going to be on film, on camera, on scene, it's just a matter of time before you're going to be asked to do an intimate scene. And the way that things have been going lately, y'all need to be thankful that Chloe Bailey wasn't seen doing a scene with another chick. Because y'all know that's how it's supposed to be, right? Instead of having a risque scene with a guy, she was supposed to be doing it with a gal. Because, that's what's trending. That's what's cool, right? That's what everybody's doing it. That's all you see on all these shows, right? Right? But it's inevitable. If you're in Hollywood, if you're acting, you're doing anything, you're going to have to do a romantic scene with somebody. I don't care if that person's your husband in the show, like in her case, a boyfriend, some random dude. You're going to be involved in some type of romantic, intimate scene with someone. Okay? Male or female, female or male. It's just how the cookie crumbles, right? And I don't think people are thinking about that. They're just like, oh, Chloe, what are you doing? What are you doing? And again, Halle Berry did the same thing, and look at her success. So speaking of that, another Twitter user had responded suggesting Halle enjoys the benefits of a lighter skin complexion and even went so far as to claim that she's white passing. Obviously, she isn't. Halle looks black, not white, which is literally what white passing means. Now, I want to comment about this colorism or this white passing. You see what I'm saying? Just saying. I want to talk about this because this is a big issue. Like this whole white passing. Do y'all remember Halle Berry back in the day? Y'all remember Halle Berry back in the day, right? Who remembers Halle Berry when she first started out? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Halle Berry back in the day? I just want y'all to think about that. I'm just saying. Because I want to show y'all some pictures, something that y'all forget. I know it's like, oh, Halle Berry has the white features and this and this and that. Let's look at Halle Berry back in the day. And I don't really see too much different from like Chloe Bailey. Because you're talking about, oh, she looks white and she's fair skinned. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like I thought like Chloe Bailey's supposed to be light skinned. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to get my eyes checked. Do y'all remember some of these pictures, some of these scenes here where Halle Berry had the typical black woman look? And in some scenes, she looks a little darker than she does lighter. I'm just saying. Like, maybe we forget about this. Like Halle Berry back in the day. And I know she could pass, but then we also got to think about the same thing with Chloe Bailey. She can easily go that way and go that role. Remember, Chloe Bailey has been doing the musician role first, and now she's into acting, okay? She's now an actress or adding that to her repertoire. So her image or her look can shift and change based upon the roles. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I mean, I think I need to get my eyes checked, because let's look at this. Maybe I need to get my eyes checked because I thought Chloe Bailey, I thought she was kind of, light skinned, fair skinned. Maybe I don't know what complexion looks like, but like if you even just look at the picture here, their complexions, they're both light. They're both light. I mean, look at her. Does Chloe Bailey here look dark skinned to anybody? So I really don't understand this. Oh, Chloe Bailey doesn't have the complexion and stuff like that. Like she doesn't have the complexion to pass. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just need to get my eyes checked because she sure looked light skinned to me. I just might have to get my eyes checked. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just gonna get my eyes checked because I'm in the wrong. Brainwaves don't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what a fair skin complexion looks like. But I think her complexion looks fair skinned to me. Maybe I'm just in the wrong. Maybe this is not considered fair skin, a similar complexion of Halle Berry. I don't know. But I'm just talking about the comics. You see what I'm saying? It's talking about the comics. So anyway, semantics aside, however, this woman's point, as she further explained on her page, is that Halle fits Hollywood's traditional white European beauty standard. Now, let me explain this. Halle Berry did not traditionally fit that in the beginning. Halle Berry shifted into that image, just like Beyonce, the singer, the Beehive. Beyonce didn't traditionally fit that look, and then she started to fit that look. Do you see what I'm saying? Chloe Bailey is just not getting started. Like these people are commenting on Chloe Bailey as if she's been acting for like years. So how you know that Chloe Bailey's not going to fit that standard and that look? They're saying that Halle Berry has done this more so than Chloe or any other dark skinned black woman. Okay, dark skinned black woman, like dark skinned black woman, like I'm just saying, like I'm just saying. I don't know what she's trying to say. Dark skin, like okay, just look at the complexion. This is Halle Berry right here. This is Chloe Bailey. Halle Berry, Chloe Bailey. Halle Berry's complexion, Chloe Bailey. Look right here how they have a similar complexion. But they're saying Chloe Bailey's dark skin. Man, I don't know what these people are talking about. I really don't know what they're talking about. Um, I mean, and then it says, or that person was saying that darker skinned black performers will have a tougher go in comparison to any of their lighter skinned counterparts. It may be valid, okay, but the thing is, look at Chloe Bailey. She's not dark skinned. Like I said, maybe I need to get my eyes checked, but I don't consider her dark skinned. Look, Rochelle says, is she trying to be another Whitney? Whitney music to movies. Whitney did it with Class though, but the time was different, and I do agree. It's Whitney. There can never be another Whitney, but Whitney was in Waiting to Excel, and there were sex scenes with Whitney Houston in it. I'm just saying, Whitney Houston did partake in romantic scenes. For that particular time and era, those scenes was what was considered risque of that time of that era. Y'all got to go back to the time and the era. Okay, so in this day and age, you got to think about how stuff just like everything goes now. So, it is what it is, but it's just like, this is what people do now. This is how these things go. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's absolutely crazy. Let me continue on though. Okay, I want to continue on because I want to show y'all something. Okay, so these are some scenes that she did. I mean, some of these photos are considered, maybe too much. So here it is that Bailey is starting in the Little Mermaid. I don't know if y'all know about that, and a lot of people had issues with that. So if you look at it, there's a lot of backlash. Look at this article here. It says Disney facing backlash over Black Tinkerbell and Peter Pan and Wendy. Here we go. So that Jodie Benson's Little Mermaid mocked amid Haley Bailey's first look as Eric. Like they're always going to sit up there and mock people and do stuff, but it is what it is this day and age. It is what it is. So what I want to show y'all is I want to show y'all a photo of the particular scene. Okay, and I deliberately waited to now. So y'all need to brace yourself for the particular photo. I'm not going to show y'all the video because it's too much. Okay, but I am going to show y'all the photo. It's just, man, it's just crazy. Okay, so y'all ready? I'm going to put it on the screen. Get ready. There it is. This is the scene. Okay. You see here that it is literally from the Amazon series Swarm. You see a season 1, episode 1. Y'all even see the timestamp. This is your girl Chloe getting it on. That's all I'm going to show y'all. This is your girl Chloe getting it on. And this is just a picture. You know what? Hey, Rochelle, I actually agree with you, but this is what y'all have to understand. Y'all have to understand that when you're an artist, whether you're a musician or you're an actor or actress, you have to do whatever the producer tells you to do. See, a lot of y'all are going around here thinking like it's up to them. If they get asked to be in a role or they're doing a particular role, sure, they could turn down that role. But then this is how you're making your money. So if you turn down that role, they're going to ask you, well, why are you turning down that role? And you could be potentially turning down future roles. You see what I'm trying to say? Like it's just like on your job. Let me say something. Like if you work your job and your job is asking you to do stuff that you don't agree with, right? How many of y'all have either worked past tense a job or you're currently working on a job where your supervisors ask you to do stuff that you just really do not want to do? Stuff that may irritate you, et cetera, et cetera. But guess what? If you want to keep that job, you're going to have to do it. If you want to be able to move up and have an opportunity for a promotion, you're going to have to do it. The list goes on and on and on, because then it could come off as you're insubordinate and you're not cooperating with leadership. And you could kind of blacklist yourself by not doing what they want. Okay. In this day and age, when it comes to actors, actresses, artists, see, I'm a producer as well, so I understand this. They are not at their own liberty to just call the shots in a film. They got to do whatever the role is. You got money, you got budgets, you got all types of stuff that has been put into it. So once you say, hey, yes, I'm doing the role, you got to follow through. And I know people is like, why not get into these scenes? Don't get into these scenes. But guess what? Everybody has to get into these scenes. This is a prerequisite to make it in the industry. I've been saying this for so long. You're not going to have a successful career unless you have at least one sex scene. If you look like something, if you're halfway attractive, okay, if you're halfway attractive, male or male, you're going to be in a sex scene. That's just facts on camera. Again, whether somebody's playing your husband or your wife, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you know, the dude or the chick around the way, it don't matter. You gonna be in some type of intimate scene. And most likely, that probably ain't gonna be the last scene that you're in. And in this day and age, with everything goes and people say whatever, people do whatever, y'all know what time it is. This is just how things are in this world. So unfortunately, this is how people are being depicted. Serena has a good point. She says, and people love to call celebrities difficult for not cooperating. I mean, you know, you got to cooperate. They do it all the time. So what I also want to do is, I showed you the scene. Okay, we're going to get this off the screen. You know, I'm going to switch to something else. I'm going to break it up. I really didn't quite want to even go there, but I had to show you at least the scene is real. I'm sorry. Chloe Bailey, she looks good to me. I'm sure she looks good to a lot of people. So guess what? She's going to be seen in some scenes. It is what it is. It is what it is. She's going to be seen in some scenes. I'm just saying. And a lot of people have an issue with that. But you know, it is what it is. We don't know where she's trying to take her career and what she wants to do. I know a lot of people, there was a lot of people in support of it and a lot of people against it. Like a lot of people was like, what are you talking about? You know, like, what's the big deal? This is what people do now. And remember, Halle Berry did the same thing, and look at how she became an icon. So how do we know that by Chloe Bailey doing this, that this would hurt her career? You don't know that. So one of the things that I want to show you all, I'm going to try to show you all. Let me find this real quick.
When I first first read the script, I was like, oh, this is insane.
Okay, I'm about to put something on the screen. So I want to show you all a video clip with Chloe Bailey uh, actually talking about the script when she had to figure out what to do on that particular scene. Okay, so I'm going to put that on the screen. Okay, I just want y'all to see and I want y'all to know. I want y'all to hear from her. So what we have here is Miss Chloe Bailey, and the guy here is the guy who she ended up. This was the guy that she ended up sleeping with in the scene. Okay, so this is Chloe Bailey's take to the scene. So everybody could say, "Hey, I feel some type of way about this scene. I wish she didn't do it." And then other people say, "Hey, I don't see nothing wrong with it." Let's hear what Miss Chloe Bailey has to say.
When I first read the script, I was like, oh, this is insane. This is incredible. And I cried. And then I realized, you got to do that sex scene, girl. And as open and liberal as I am with my body, I was very scared because I haven't had that many partners. I'm not like that sexual and open. So I was like, whoo. I was like, okay. So dancing made it really comfortable. There were limited people on set. It was a closed set. We were laughing in between. We literally had a bouncy ball in between us. And, we were making a joke out of it. So it took all of the nervousness away from that. So I have to give a lot of kudos to him as a man for making me as a woman feel comfortable literally being raw and naked. So.
Okay. Did y'all hear what she said? Did y'all hear what she said? Did y'all hear what she said? Unfortunately, this is why I do these videos and these content. Like, when we get into certain arenas, we got to do what they tell us to do on the job. Like, a lot of people think that models have freedom, athletes have freedom, artists have freedom, actresses have freedom. They don't. They have to work themselves up into like producer role or director role or something like that before they can even have a little bit more freedom or have proven themselves. You know what I'm saying? I have to agree. They do know what they signed up for. Rochelle says she is she is. Chloe's fine. Like, it's a lot, man. It's a lot of beautiful women out here. That's all I got to say. And, for all we know, like I said, I think people are making this role more of a big deal than she actually is. Like a lot of times we'll see something and we try to sensationalize a part that's not even a big deal to the person. So I just kind of wanted to comment on that and talk about this. I really don't think that this is going to hurt her career. I don't see how this one particular scene is going to hurt her career, because also on this show, she's going to have more and more episodes. This is a series. So we're most likely going to see her more and more, and then she's going to be doing other roles and other things. And next thing you know, she's on her way. I'm not saying she is Halle Berry, but she's on her way of, perhaps following in Halle Berry's footsteps, or any actress while we're on that subject. Based upon her complexion, like I said, I don't think she's going to have a problem. She's been around for a while, people. She's been around with Disney and everything. She's been around for a while. She's already in. So I don't see her having any problem. She's already been out here for a while. But I know everyone has something to say, but that's because they don't understand how things actually work. And we heard what Miss Chloe Bailey herself said about the scene. One more time, just in case you're joining me and you missed it.
When I first read the script, I was like, oh, this is insane. This is incredible. And I cried. And then I realized, you got to do that sex scene, girl. And as open and liberal as I am with my body, I was very scared because I haven't had that many partners. I'm not like that sexual and open. So I was like, whoo. I was like, okay. So dancing made it really comfortable. There were limited people on set. It was a closed set. We were laughing in between. We literally had a bouncy ball in between us. And, we were making a joke out of it. So it took all of the nervousness away from that. So I have to give a lot of kudos to him as a man for making me as a woman feel comfortable literally being raw and naked.
So again, we just heard her say all of those things, and I'm just saying, It's her choice. It's her work, and I know people are gonna have an issue with it. I know her original fan base, they're going through experiencing the change with Chloe Bailey, but Chloe Bailey isn't that young girl that we used to remember her growing up. She's not that little kid. She's a woman now, so she's gonna do woman things. We're gonna see her in woman roles. It is what it is, and I mean, Patriot Chick says swarm it, baby. I mean, it is what it is. So I just kind of wanted to touch bases and talk about it. Again, I don't see anything wrong. Like, I get it. I mean, let me rephrase what I'm saying. I don't think that this scene here is going to hurt her career. Like, I don't see how this one scene is going to stop her career from flourishing. And I don't see her getting labeled as this or whatever. I think it's just more so her fans going in extra hard and not even giving her a chance to do the rest of the stuff. She's gonna work with who she needs to work with. She's gonna do what she needs to do, and she's got to break out of that mold and that image if she hopes to gain more fans and to expand her base. That's what all people have to do. You got to break out of the routine. People have issues when you break out of the routine, but it is what it is. Saying people want me to stay in one lane. Brainwaves, I want you only to cover spiritual stuff. Only do this, only do that. It gets to a time where we have to shift and grow. Everybody has to shift and grow. So, you know, we're seeing that now. We're seeing it now. We're seeing it now. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. But I wish her the most success. I mean, I like her music. From what I've seen so far, I like her acting. I think she's on her way. I think everything's going to be fine, but we just make it more of a bigger deal than it really is. So, hey, I said my two piece. I showed you the information. Y'all see what it is. I should have a YouTube short of this particular clip coming out in a second. Yeah, SSL's talking about, yeah, when you need to go up a level or you need to be on that level, is there certain things you got to do. Y'all, it's no different than on your job. If you're working a job right now and you move up to certain levels, there's things you're going to have to do. You got to fire people. You got to hire people. You got to make decisions that people are not going to like you. You have to cut back on this. You got to implement that when you get into leadership, et cetera, et cetera. There's always some things that you're going to have to do as you move up that other people are not going to like. But you know what? It is what it is. It's just how the cookie crumbles. See what I'm saying? And it's no different here. So we will see what she does. Y'all heard what she said. She had to do a scene and she normally is not into that type of stuff. She could have been coming out, girl, I'm into this type of stuff. I do this stuff all the time. I wonder how people would have taken that. That's another conversation for another day. So, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure you subscribe, get the likes up. Feel free to share. I will put the YouTube short of this particular interview up in just a little bit. We're going to go from there. I will be back also live. I got to talk about your boy, Lance Reddick. Okay, so RIP. Nonetheless, I'll do that in a little bit. Check out the thumbnail. But for now, I'm getting out of here. Love y'all. Feel free to comment in the comment section. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. And y'all know how I do. Get out of here. And I will see you all the way until I return with love, with blessings, and with life.